everybody, it's back to me 2011 and it is now spring break time. I've been gone the whole semester. I actually made this is like the fifth time I'm making this textbook video. I made two around Christmas break, but unfortunately they got I don't want to say destroyed. They just didn't get a chance to get uploaded and got deleted. However, I'm going to start from beginning to end. I'm going to have several videos come up throughout the rest of this week. I'm going to talk about my textbooks. I'm going to talk about my orientation. I'm going to talk about everything I've been through. And I've been through a lot. So let me begin with my textbook video. I hope all is well, and I hope everyone had a great first semester. If this was your first semester starting nursing school, great first semester. If this was your first time starting your prereq, so wherever you at in your nursing program, I just want to say congratulations. Anyhow, let me get started. This book here is my lab book video. My lab value book, and I look in this book to find out the ranges of my labs. Let's say my CBC, which is a complete blood count, or my my BUN, my BUN. I look in this book. It's pretty thick. Not much. This book I absolutely love, 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 love. It comes in a case. This is my Taber's book, and I use this for my to look at definitions, get more clarity, maybe go in a little bit more depth. Usually the textbooks that I have, they have a glossary in the back, and I can look in the back and look up my words. But sometimes I refer to this one because sometimes they might not. There may be a word that I can't believe this. Something just popped up on my screen. Yeah, there may be a word in one of my books that I might not find in a glossary. I can come to here. A lot of people think this is a waste of money, but to me it's not, because not only does it have the have definitions in the back, it also talks about a little bit about nursing diagnoses as well. It also talks about poisons and poisoning. It also talks about ooh, my pages are bent a little bit. I don't like that. What else? Did I say nursing diagnosis? If not, they talk about that. They talk about even some lab values in here as well. So if you got a Taber's, or if they ask you to get it, I would suggest you get it, because sometimes, like I said, you might run into a word that may not be in your book. And if you can pull this out and you have this, bam, there you go. This is like my second favorite book right here. This is my nurse's care plan book. This was not suggested. Well, let me rewind it back. I bought this on my own because the nursing care plan book that I got from school was too it was too much. I couldn't understand it. So I was watching one of the videos. I think it was Nurse Nicole, who actually had the 7th edition of this. So I went ahead and I thought it not robbery to buy my own nursing care plan. I'm getting tongue twisted. Nursing care plan book to help me, and it's so much easier. And they have the therapeutic index, educational, collaborative care. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, you will once you get into the program. I'm going to show you the one that was suggested by my nursing school. This is the one that was suggested. As you can see, a little bit more in too much fluff, too much stuff. You guys have to excuse me. I'll be leaning back and forth in and out of the video because I want to get the stuff out of my bookcase. Here is my Fundamentals of Success book. I use this book to help me prepare for tests that may be on my quest or somewhere around my test. And it's a good book. I like it. And as you can see, my organizational skills have kicked in. You see green, yellow, and red, and maybe even a little blue. And each exam, I label a certain color. Let's say, for example, exam 1 covers patient safety, patient education. I'm just throwing stuff out. Communication. if those three things are on my test, I'm going to tab that in the books that I'm using to help study from. So that is the way I organize my stuff, and every exam has a color code. And even in my binder, my notes and everything, if it's labeled under green, that means it probably was for exam 1. If it's for yellow, it's probably exam 2. Here is my this is not my medical diagnosis and calculation book. This is a supplement book that was to help me in that. If you want to get supplemental books, it's great. I have several of them to help me. Here is a required book. This is my Fundamentals of Nursing book, and I use this book to help me to understand the questions that I am to answer as well. Here is the textbook, and this is a big boy. This is a textbook, so I use this. And this is the clinical skills book. The clinical skills book was great. Again, you can see my tabbing situation. I got some papers in here as well, but my tabbing situation. It really helped me a lot, the clinical nursing skills technique book, because whenever we had like a clinical skills checkoff, I will look at that and practice what I'm told to do in that book per se. Okay, let me see here. Sorry, I told you guys I was going to be a little bit all over the place. This is actually my original doses and calculations book. I don't care for it. It's a little too much for me. So yeah, that's a comment, because I'm going to talk about this in another video. This book here, this is another supplemental book here. Got more notes in here. But this is another supplemental book. To be honest with you, because it's not required by my school. However, this was suggested. I actually was watching Nurse Robin's Journey, and she suggested this book to help out with fundamentals, and her grades skyrocketed. Unfortunately, I did not see this video until after my second test. And I will be using this book again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to actually start with chapter 1, the nursing process. And that is a good tool. And not only that, I had already started buying this series of books, because again, watching YouTube and getting information from, you know, the resources you guys out there. I got the pharmacology book, I got the med surg book, and I got the fluid and electrolytes book. This won't help me until second semester. This won't help me until second and maybe third and up semester. This book is helping me right now. I didn't utilize it as much for my second exam like I should have, and I wished I did. Now, my uniform is blue. I didn't pull it out because I was just sitting here and I was like, I need to start making some videos, and maybe in one of my other videos I'll show you my nursing book. But I have everything. I have my Littmann 2 SE stethoscope. I have my pen light. I'm at my desk and everything is kind of like everywhere. I have my pen light. I have my blood pressure cuff. I have all those things that you will need in clinicals. Is there anything special? I just piled a whole bunch of books on top of this one little binder thing. It's about this big. But I have that to write notes in when I'm at clinicals. I have a clipboard. I have all those things that you can think of and more. That is pretty much all of my books, except I didn't pull out my med surg book, It's kind of heavy. My pharmacology book, it is not required for my course. However, I did get it. And as a matter of fact, that's like the old edition. They're in the let's say if that was the 5th edition, they're using the 6th edition in class. And to be honest with you, my teacher don't even use that book. So I bought that to just in case I wanted to look something up. And oh, I just saw my drug guide down here. Here's my Davis drug guide book. This bad boy. I pulled this out maybe the last 3 weeks of school to look up medications because we went to the hospital for clinicals. So that is my textbook video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I know I'm missing some stuff. Maybe I really, like I said, I was just sitting here and I was like, I need to make a video, and I started recording. So I will get back to you guys throughout the rest of this day and also the rest of this week because I want to share my experience in nursing. So stay tuned.